Hi guys, Vanessa here. Welcome to Passport Pages and welcome to my in-depth review of the very popular Unico 2087 adults-only all-inclusive resort. And just like all my individual resort reviews, I'll be giving you the heads up on potential negatives to consider, in addition to the positives that make this place stand out, some of which may surprise you, and then concluding my review by giving a final verdict on whether I think it's worth your hard-earned money. And if you're looking for very quick and easy resort reviews beyond what I share on the channel, check out my Passport Pages Instagram, link in the description below. So without further ado, let's head to the Unico Resort and see if it's right for you. Let's begin with its location, which is in Akumal, Mexico, just a little over an hour south of Cancun and about 30 minutes from both Playa del Carmen and Tulum. And when I previously reviewed it in one of my top 10s a few years back, I cautioned about that hour and 15-minute drive from the Cancun airport as being a big potential negative for many. But with the opening of the new Tulum airport location, that's no longer an issue. See, these are just some of the reasons why reviews need to be updated. What is still a potential negative regarding its location is the fact that nothing is really within walking distance or even a short cab ride away, so bear that in mind. But the Xcaret and Xel-Há parks are both a 15 to 20-minute drive away, and if you're staying that close, they're a definite must-do, especially if you've never tried them. And of course, if you're looking for seclusion and a complete escape, you'll love both the setting and location of this place. Very peaceful. So overall, good location, and factoring in the lack of options within the immediate vicinity, I give it an 8 out of 10. Now let's talk service, which in my opinion always begins right at check-in. It strangely takes quite a bit of time, and that has very little to do with number of guests checking in. They walk you through details like dining hours and how to get to the pools and spa from your room location. I actually like that and find it very helpful. But then, you do get a bit of a sales pitch, and as I've said for many other properties, check-in is usually the worst time for this. You're tired after a day of travel, you just want to rest and relax, and it's just not that great of a first impression, especially since if you sign up for it, it takes an hour. You can of course decline or agree and receive resort credit and a couples massage. We personally have not done it, but I have heard that they explain some type of monthly subscription service you can enroll in, not quite sure, and that the massage is worth it because it's over $600 if you don't take part in the presentation, and that's quite a bit of money. But just beware, many have said that they say it's a 60-minute pitch, but it's always 90. And then lastly, at check-in, you're also introduced to your concierge host, who you can contact via WhatsApp. And throughout your stay, they'll text you activities every morning and also make your dinner reservations as well. Poolside service was good overall, as was dining service, more on that later. So overall, I'd give their service a 7 out of 10. Now let's head to the rooms. All 448 rooms are nice and big and airy, with floor-to-ceiling windows that open onto furnished terraces, and the overall style is very upscale yet comfortable. When picking your room, you have several categories to choose from, including swim-out rooms, 2-bedroom villas, and even suites that sleep up to 6 guests. I will caution against booking the swim-up rooms, as the pools they're connected to are very narrow. Not much room to swim at all, so definitely consider that before making your selection. Honestly, the best part of any of the rooms here are the beds. A definite highlight, 4-poster with incredibly comfortable mattresses. They're like a cloud, and you can choose your pillow from a menu that includes aromatherapy options, so trust me, you're sleeping well here. I'm very fussy about resort bathrooms, and these are some of the best. Very luxurious, and you get either a soaking or jetted tub, unless you get a room with an outdoor tub, which is the best to just relax and enjoy an ocean view while you soak. So definitely a quality room experience here. I give them a 9 out of 10. Now let's take a look at their pools and beach. They have 3 pools for all guests, 2 are more active with music and some daytime activities, and the 3rd pool, Escondida, is quieter, tucked away in another section, although, unfortunately, I've seen some guests not respect the quiet part, which is pretty annoying. But the 2 main pools are very fun and lively during the day. This resort is very popular for larger groups, so you'll find them at these 2 pools all day, especially around the 2 swim-up bars, socializing. So if that type of atmosphere, especially at the pool, isn't your thing, you just want a quiet atmosphere to relax, you will not enjoy this pool experience. I give them a 7.5 out of 10. I personally find the beach to be a better experience. It's very lovely with beautiful sand, great loungers, and wonderful wait service, and non-motorized sports are included. They do clear seaweed in the morning, and a tip for you, bring water shoes because the coral is very hard to walk on for about 20 feet out from the shore. Overall score 8.5 out of 10. Now let's talk activities and entertainment. Right off the bat, I'll say if you're looking for on-site nightlife, you will be very disappointed here. Only a small bar/club for entertainment, and it's not even open every night, and even when it is, it's usually almost empty. During the day, activity options are a little bit better. Like I said earlier, you get a daily activity schedule texted to you each morning, and they have the usual options like aqua bike classes in one of the main pools, daily workshops at 6 p.m. where they bring in local artists to lead finger painting and beading classes. Spots are limited, so show up early. Non-motorized sports are included as well, so you can snorkel and kayak. They also have line dancing and bingo. But honestly, if you're looking for a resort with constant activity and entertainment options to choose from, while there are a decent number of selections, they are limited. And it's definitely a property that's geared more towards socializing for entertainment than anything else. 6 out of 10. Now to the all-important dining. There is no question this is the aspect of this resort that divides guests the most. Some think it's great, some say they won't return because it's just that bad, and I come out somewhere in the middle. I'd say it's good-ish. In the morning, they have a large breakfast buffet with quite a nice variety of options, and it even includes an omelet and mimosa bar, but where it starts to show some weakness is dinner. Variety is good, Asian, Mexican, French, which is my personal favorite. It is newer, and quality here seemed better than some of the others, but still there wasn't really a standout option where I'd say you must try it like I do in so many of my reviews. More like some standout dishes. Steak is good, can't go wrong with that. Great couple of local dishes like the smoked marlin tostada. Hope they keep that on the menu. And thankfully, while we've heard some horror stories about the dining here, we haven't experienced anything bad like that. Room service menu is very limited and takes over an hour to receive, but that's honestly quite common at all-inclusives these days, and cruises for that matter. But the one real negative of dining here is getting reservations. Yes, your attendant will help with that, but there are several times that they contact you saying times or options have to be switched completely, even when they're not at booking capacity, which was a little bit frustrating, not a deal breaker, but certainly inconvenient. So overall score 6.5 out of 10. So what's my verdict for this all-inclusive resort? Unfortunately, while still a good experience, it's not the same high caliber of quality it used to be even 18 to 24 months ago, especially the dining, which is sadly true of so many properties, and let's be honest, pretty much everything these days. Factoring in the average nightly rate, as I said I would be doing in my overall ratings for every property now, at an average $450 to $475 a night for double occupancy, for an all-inclusive, it's still a good value. It used to be a great value, now it's a good value. So that definitely helps it, coming in at a final score of 7.5 out of 10. So I really hope this in-depth review will help you in your booking decisions. We're all having to be more careful with our resort selections and how we spend our money. And if you'd like to see additional resort reviews, completely separate tips and properties from my YouTube, head over to my Passport Pages Instagram. No sponsorships or affiliates, just good old-fashioned quick and honest reviews. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, guys.